Defensiveness in marriage is like siege warfare. Like, do y'all know what that is? It's when, say, there's like a little castle and then there's the army that comes to like defeat the castle. But what they do is they just hold the line outside of the castle for as long as they possibly can. And the people inside the castle, they just like deplete them of their resources and like starve basically until they surrender. And that's what defensiveness is like. It's like that army that just holds the line. It's fixed. They do not move. And they just basically like suck the life out of you. But the irony of the whole situation is that even the person that's defensive isn't getting their needs met. They're getting what they want. And that's like literally the irony of the whole situation. And that's why it's so important for the person that's like non-defensive to treat this like it's a substance abuse issue, like to treat it like it's that serious and destructive to a marriage. Because the like illusion of this, the delusion of this is that the person that's defensive is like getting everything they want and they're benefiting in this way, and they're really not. And that's what kind of that like lie is what creates this idea and this fear of not being able to stand up to this person. Because what do they have to lose? They're not like losing anything. And so why should I have to expend all this energy? But the irony, again, they're being defensive. They are not acknowledging their emotional situation. They are not getting emotional needs met. They have emotional needs. Everybody has emotional needs. And this is not gender specific. If you think like, oh, men don't have emotional needs, you have been brainwashed. You have been brainwashed. That is not true. That is not true. And so, yes, people die inside of marriages when their needs aren't met. Even the defensive one, because again, they're not getting their needs met. This person, the defensive one, they cheat, they abuse substances, they're workaholics. Like there's always other things that they're doing or like not dealing with. And it's like when you can see it this way, when you can see defensiveness as like an emotional issue, like it's dysfunction. It's dysfunction. It's not something fixed. It's not who they are, but it is dysfunctional. And at some point, it's going to come out, like the lack of their needs getting met is going to come out in different ways. And that's why I think recognizing this in a marriage, like defensiveness, is so serious and should be handled seriously with boundaries and clear, consistent conversations. I talk about those all the time. That's why I think it needs to be handled this way, because emotionally people die, like collapse inside. They literally cannot deal with it, and at some point something's gonna break. So siege warfare is like bullshit. And if marriage is a war zone, then what is life?